Welcome back to another episode of JailBreak Overlander. I'm Richie, and this is JailBreak. On this particular morning, I found myself in the Ozarks. It was cold, rainy, and foggy. But I was entirely alone at Flat Nasty Off-Road Park. I had the entire place to myself. Not another soul to be seen for miles. So I scrambled around, found the toughest trails, and set cameras up absolutely everywhere. Finding a trail to actually film this particular episode was rather difficult. I had to hike 300, 400, 500 feet up these trails, set the cameras up, all the while making sure I didn't break an ankle, twist a knee, or trash anything else. These trails are black diamond. These trails are made for lightweight off-road vehicles. So why wouldn't I bring a fully loaded Overland 7,000-pound Land Cruiser up them? What could possibly go wrong? So there I am, on this enormous off-road park. Nobody's around. Nobody knows I'm here, and I have absolutely no cell phone service. So what do? I go look for the toughest track I could possibly find. And I found it. I don't recommend that anybody goes off-roading alone, but I've been doing it for a decade. It's just what I do. The trails in the Ozarks are intense. Huge rocks, trees everywhere, and running water. It's an off-roader's dream come true. The trails you're looking at right now are simply the side roads to get to the extreme trails. Trees everywhere, enormous boulders absolutely everywhere, and it had poured rain the entire time, except for a couple of breaks. This trail right here would be considered extreme by any stretch of the imagination, but it turns out this was just a warm-up trail in the scheme of things. The trail that I found made this look like absolutely nothing. So after a couple of hours of warm-up trails, setting up cameras, and dodging Bigfoot, I found it. Trail number 19. 450 feet straight up, and it really looked like a trail I should not be on, so I did it. It's almost impossible to catch the perspective or the angle, but these are extraordinarily large rocks. I mean, I can't move either one of those. With no cell phone service, nobody else knows I'm out here, nobody else in the entire park. A trail labeled as a black diamond for buggies and truggies only. Why wouldn't I take a 7,000-pound Land Cruiser up it? I set up all my cameras, I took a couple of hits of my vape, and I headed in. There was no turning back now. Literally. It was either go all the way up or call a helicopter to extract me. There was nowhere to turn around. The only option would be to back down this. These boulders are larger than my 36-inch tires. Keep that in mind. Even if you wanted to turn around, you couldn't. You'd have to back down. So there was no place to go but up. I was really regretting that there was nobody else to consult with, because left to my own devices, this is what I do. Not only are you going straight up, climbing over 3-foot boulders on really loose gravel, but you have to thread the needle through the trees. The Ozarks was no joke. I'd never seen terrain like this, and I've been all over the United States. Now this is where it got hectic. It was tight, incredibly steep, and super muddy. I'm totally committed right now. The truck is hugging the mud bank on the side. The tires are filling with clay, and it's just getting steeper and steeper. And just when I think I'm in the clear, she stumbles. I lose forward momentum and get stuck on some huge rocks, slamming me into a tree. Here's where things got hectic. My forward momentum stopped. She started to go sideways, and I was pinned against the tree. I engaged the front and rear lockers, gave it some gas, and the Marlin crawler did the rest. This red clay is no joke. With the mud grapplers, pretty much throw it. Left a little there, a little bit. As you can see, I was down in the valley, and now I'm up in the tree line. And make no mistake, Bigfoot is watching.